Hello everyone, this is my presentation for forecast and time series. I took data from the CDC website for 4 different levels of smoking in Virginia, North Carolina, and South Carolina. All data reflects the percentage of the total population. We'll go into figure 1 right here. There are some graphs that display the forecast and time series for former smokers. So we can see over here on the left, there was 22% of the population in 1995 that were former smokers. We have a forecasted value of 25.34% in 2029. If we go over here to South Carolina, it is 20.40% in 1995. It goes up to 33.25% in 2029. We have over here the actual value was 25% in the year 1995 for Virginia. And then it goes to 24.28% for former smokers. And we can kind of see the trends right here. Looks like there's a bit of a constant trend with North Carolina and Virginia. It seems that there is more of an increasing trend for South Carolina for former smokers. We'll go right into figure 2 right here. Figure 2 is the graphs that display the forecast and time series for everyday smokers. Over here we have an actual value of 23% for the year 1995. We have a forecasted value of 2.79 in 2029, so quite a drastic decrease. We go over here to South Carolina. There's 20.9% that are everyday smokers of the population. We have a forecasted value of 5.63% for 2029. Virginia, we have 18.7% in 1995. And then it goes all the way down to 6.34%. So the everyday smoker, we have a forecasted value for very low decrease. We can see that there's a drastic decrease trend for all 3 states. And we can see that there's more decreasing in the percentage difference right here as well. We'll go to figure 3 right here. Figure 3 is the forecast and time series for people who have never smoked in their life. Just looking at the trends right here, this graph, we can see that Virginia has a slight increase, while North Carolina and South Carolina seem to remain constant with no trend. And we can confirm that over here in our actual and predicted values. So 1995, there was 51% of the population that had never smoked. And we have a forecasted value of 53% in 2029. And then in South Carolina, we have 56% in 1995. And we have 54% in 2029. And then Virginia, we have 53.5 in 1995. And then it goes all the way up to 63.10% for the year 2029. And that just confirmed what we had already talked about, how Virginia has increasing trends while North Carolina and South Carolina do not. So we'll go over into figure 4. Figure 4 is the forecast and time series for people who smoke some days. So we can see the actual and forecasted values. In the year 1995, there was 2.7% of the population that smoked some days. It goes up to 5.6% in 2029. For South Carolina, there's 2.5% in 1995. It goes up to 5.6%. Virginia, it's at 2.7, and then it goes up to 4.5. So my final analysis for the people that do not smoke daily, there is really no trend. It kind of seems to be, all over the place. There's really no trend or pattern with this, and then it kind of just shelves off right here, right before 2010. So my final analysis regarding if smoking has decreased over time, it definitely has. If we go over to figure 2, we see that this is decreasing drastically. By the year 2030, there's only going to be about 3% in Virginia and South Carolina and North Carolina. And then we have my bibliography right here, and this is the website that I took my data from. Thank you, everyone.